prime 112 in a suit. I remember times where I only had soup. Now this money coming in on blue. Spent 4 bands on 1 pair of shoes. And I put my on 2, cause I'm a real, I'm the truth. My wrist stay wetter than a tub. I be walking around looking like the I'm a young in the club. Mad that it show love. Mad that it has money be doing too much. Red bottoms with my Mike and Mary jeans. Money on me, bust another scene. It's a Balmain belt, it look like it came with a. I remember when I ain't had no bread in my account. Now it's like I done lost kinda the amount. Now the crib got a view with a pool. La Ferrari and it came without a roof. All this money always on me like it's glue. Money always on me like a tattoo. I was always in the kitchen like a spoon. Always broke bread if we was cool. Been a real at the womb. Wanna Mike and Mary jeans. Money on me, bust another scene. It's a Balmain belt, it look like a king.
The tallest building in Michigan, the Renaissance Center. Part of the scenery tonight as we come to you live from Detroit. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge from the sideline. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they're off to New York to face the Nets. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much.
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Davis is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Ferguson in at the 3 spot. And for the Pistons, they've got Kennard. Griffin is out there with John Henson, and it's Rose, and it's Mikhailuk in at the 3 spot. Gallinari outside. Well, late in the season, we're seeing playoff teams resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams, Greg, doing the same?
Not as far as the league is concerned. I mean, if they're
right,
healthy,
exactly.
what's the goal? I mean, throwing away games is not acceptable.
No. Gilgeous-Alexander against Henson, and that one good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting to that in-between game. He's very confident in the mid-range.
Here's Rose, and Adams sends it back. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Davis.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning. Adams terrific protecting the basket.
Swiped away. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Detroit, no good that time either.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Rose against Adams. Gallinari with the steal. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop and finished off by Davis.
Boy, it starts with the steal of Danilo Gallinari, but then you've got to get in transition and finish. They do there. Nicely done.
For Detroit, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 from the field here in what's been a very difficult start for them. And it's Rose missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's good for 2.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And now the first time out called here for Detroit.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Here's Rose, and the dunk by Rose.
And that's simply about feel, right? Derrick Rose in pick-and-roll situations has such a good feel for the right decision.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
Ferguson kicks to Davis. Oklahoma City gets it back. Adams' shot is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pistons trail by 8. Outside Rose. Passes it to Griffin. Rose in the post. Davis is on it. And Davis sends it back. Griffin against Gallinari. Down low, here's Davis, and again it's Oklahoma City. And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, Rabbit fans wanting a piece in a lot of ways.
Oh, goodness! Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. Here is Rose. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
1:44 left here in the first quarter. There's the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Davis. Again, Oklahoma City.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Rose against Davis. Rose passes to Kennard. Back to Rose. And they get it. The shot comes out, and the Thunder going the other way now. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Wood passes to Galloway. Now, here's Kennard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Pistons. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Kennard. Gallinari with the steal. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Pistons trail by 17. Wood passes to McCray. It's stolen by Davis. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Thon Maker.
Well, Gallinari has both the size and the finesse to finish on the interior or to get to the foul line.
And so he hits both. Here's Wood. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's Oklahoma City out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. And catching up with Luke Kennard before the game, he discussed what it takes for young players to acclimate themselves to the NBA.
You know, this game, you know, it's a physical game, obviously, but, you know, a lot of it is mental. So, you know, just, you know.
Greg, you know this, it takes time mentally for the game to slow down.
It's a great point. This is why most championship teams are laden with seasoned veterans. You can't rush experience. It happens at its own pace.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Nerlens Noel. Robertson is out there with Mike Muscala. Then there's Davis, and it's Schroeder in at point.
And once Schroeder was asked to name his favorite NBA city, I believe it surprised a lot of fans when he said Milwaukee.
That's right, Greg, but he cited the strong German culture there. Schroeder, of course, went straight from Germany to the NBA. He relied on his athleticism early on, but now he's seeing the game much better, plays under control, can lead the team. He has had a tremendous amount of growth.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
It's Wood, top of the key. Back to Galloway. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Wood kicks to Galloway. Kennard on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Pistons making a change here. Mikhailuk is checked in. Pass to McRae. Here's Mikhailuk. Here's McRae. A 14-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
You know, the easy one there. You know, Galloway able to read the defense, finding...
Davis in the corner, lets it go from deep. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Kennard. Griffin inside. He's covered by Noel. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And the Pistons making a change here. Galloway's checked in. Now Davis. He's got 18. And they double up Davis. Gallinari outside. Shoots. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rose surveying the D. Now the pass to Galloway. Latrey. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Here's Davis. It's stolen by Rose. Griffin with it. 3-pointer. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take. And that wraps up the halftime show, third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Pistons, Kennard is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's John Henson. Then there's Griffin. And it's Luke in at the small forward position. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Blake Griffin had 2 more knee surgeries last season. Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said that the year before, they rode him like a cheap horse, in Casey's words, to make the playoffs. Griffin acknowledged his load may need managing down the road, saying, "I'm a believer in science. I'm going to listen to them and let them lead the way." Guys?
Smart perspective. David, thank you.
Making it personal with that slam.
Yeah, yes. That's one he couldn't wait to unleash.
How about the athleticism, the body control, the creativity? 10 out of 10.
Here's Gallinari. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Gallinari's got 6 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Rose dishes to Griffin. Back to Rose. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 8.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Gallinari down low, working on Henson. Adams' shot is good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Rose passes to Griffin. Back to Rose. Over Davis. Rose, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Detroit Pistons. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Here's McCray. Rebound by Muscala. Here's Oklahoma City now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Passes to Davis. Now Robertson launches a 3. That shot off. Rose against Schroeder. Right side Rose, and Davis sends it back.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole.
Oh, gentlemen. Woo!
4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Pass to Adams. Dishes to Schroeder. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Schroeder's got 10 points.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Rose kicks to McRae. Pass to Galloway. Shot clock at 6. Off target with his 3. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 14-5 run here. Robertson the pass to Davis. Off target from outside.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Galloway, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Outside, Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Count that one. He's got 13.
This guy is such a strong decision maker. Derrick Rose with the mid-range jumper. Yes, that's in my bag as well.
And they double up Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, Adams. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Davis is out there with Robertson. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Noel. And it's Ferguson in at small forward.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Davis looking for an opening. He kicks to Robertson. Gallinari outside. Knocked away. Griffin with the steal. It's stolen by Davis. Back to Robertson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's Davis missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Double team on Rose. He shoots again, and the rejection by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Detroit. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Griffin's shot is off. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Davis, that's for 2. And Gallinari kicks to Davis. Hits the 3-point bomb. Davis has got 32 points.
Well, Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Outside Rose. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
There's the pass to Davis. Over Rose. The 10-footer finds the target. 34 points for Davis.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year. So tonight we'll make it 46.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Davis.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Outside for Davis. And they double up Davis, right wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Ferguson. But they'll get another chance. Goes back up. That's good from Davis on the assist from Gallinari. Davis has got 38 points.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Galloway taking his time here. Takes the 3. He doesn't hit that one. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory. No.
Gotta cut the ties, can't bring them long no more. Keep it calm. Gotta wash my hands, cause snakes won't slither around my palms. I can't trust nobody who done ever did me wrong. Gotta cut the ties, can't bring them long no more. That's the switch. Cody's that ice run through my veins, I never miss. Going on my life is so insane since I got big litties. In my face like water, y'all in my business. That's a switch, that's a switch, that's a switch. Cody's that ice run through my veins, I never.
The tallest building in the United States, One World Trade Center. Looking glorious tonight as we come to you from New York. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, the Knicks have young talent.
A little patience indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Take a look at New York. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens.
And right now for the Knicks, they're going to stumble towards the finish line this season with the playoffs nowhere near a possibility.
And you have to wonder just how different this team will look next season, from players to possibly coaches, maybe every level of the organization.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Davis is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Ferguson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett is out there with Ntilikina, and it's Harkless in at the small forward. Greg, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, as the playoffs are coming up, how do they ensure their success continues into the postseason?
Well, Kevin, the skeptics are still going to be out there. You just got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You've got to be resilient and adaptable when the adversity hits, because it's going to come. And the belief system so paramount to success of teams, especially underdog teams in the postseason. Do they have the confidence to get the job done?
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Ntilikina passes to Harkless. Randall kicks to Harkless. It's Barrett on the wing. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Ntilikina can't hit.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
To the paint, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. You take a look at Los Angeles. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I look at Oklahoma City. They believed they were the best team entering the year. Others believed it too, and we've seen nothing to dissuade that assumption.
Robinson so disruptive right now on the inside and contesting everything.
The 3 from Davis, and the Thunder another 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Nilikina passes to Randall. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition, making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there, lack of communication on the backside.
And it's Davis with the ball for Oklahoma City. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
It's stolen by Randle. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. The score now all even.
And so Randle starting that possession.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here is Davis, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Clock at 6, and the pass to Ferguson. They get it back. Adams. Some solid defense from Robinson. For New York, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Barrett, wide open, he fires. And again, it's New York.
Well, that's a good confidence builder right there as RJ finds some room from the mid-range to knock it down.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Portis comes in for Randall. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Harkless. And Ellington is subbed in for R.J. Barrett. The shot's good from Ellington.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Shooter kicks to Davis. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Gibson. New York leading by 4. The shot's good from Ellington.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Thunder have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The 3 from Davis. The Thunder with another miss. The Knicks have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Ellington dishes to Bullock. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And so Bullock nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Thunder trailing by 8. Pass to Noel. Schroeder looking around. Back to Noel. Fires it up. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now here's Ellington, who's guarded by Davis. Now here's Ellington. An 11-point game for him in the win against Utah. Portis kicks to Bullock. Over Robertson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The 3 from Davis. And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've